Hey guys, welcome to episode 20. I moved my plant tank up top here, and I put my new hatchlings into my 55-gallon tank, which I just started to clean. Everyone seems to be getting along fine, and all of them are eating. So that's good. Quick little transition there. Everyone's happy. The one thing that is starting to bug me is the amount of debris that is in this tank. And I think the only way I'm going to resolve that is to upgrade the filters. Obviously, these filters aren't made for turtles. And now that I have 6 hatchlings in here, they definitely will not be able to keep up in the slightest. So I'm looking at a couple different options for that. But in the meantime, I've got some of my pothos vines just kind of hanging all over the place. I figured they'd do well with all the light that I've got here. So I'll see how quickly they root. Funny, one of these bulbs already burnt out, and I think what happened was one of these filters here was spraying a little bit of water, and the water probably hit the hot bulb and it burnt out already. So that's kind of a bummer, but I did replace it with just one of the bulbs I had laying around. So that'll do for now. I'm not quite sure what spectrum of light it is. It looks like it's a daylight bulb, maybe 75 watt equivalent, but I'm not quite sure. So they might not be getting enough of the lower spectrum light, but it'll do for now. Check these out if I can get it to focus. It's a lot of light and the camera's not doing so well, but there are 3 or 4 tips, and if you look real close you might be able to see them, that are starting to emerge, especially like this one here and this one here. You can tell that the first leaf is starting to peek through that protective tip on the top of the mangrove. So that's cool. I guess I'm doing something right. I do have a leaf zone by API. It's a fertilizer for plants, aquarium plants. It does have a little bit of iron in it, so hopefully that helps get these guys started. I might buy some dry fertilizer or go to the hydroponics store and pick up some fertilizer. Not quite sure which type yet. I've got to do a little bit more research so that I can mix it in the appropriate quantities and dose it at the appropriate intervals and make sure that these guys are happy and healthy. Some news. There is there's a guppy convention going on right now in Boston, and although I'm not a member, I probably will be going. They've got an auction tomorrow, and the Boston Aquarium Society is going to be there as well. So I might be able to pick up a handful of fish pretty cheap. And if you guys don't go to aquarium auctions, I would definitely recommend going to them every once in a while. It's a good opportunity to just get rid of some of the stuff you have laying around that you're not going to be using anytime soon. My rule of thumb that I like to follow is if you don't think you're going to use it in the next 6 months, try to sell it, try to get rid of it. Craigslist, eBay, Aquabid, all good places for reptiles. I mean, hopefully you're not getting rid of reptiles, but king snake is pretty good. Anyways, so one good way to get rid of stuff in person though are fish auctions. So I'm planning on bringing a couple tanks. I'm planning on bringing some of the smaller, thinner mangroves that don't fit in my 20-gallon tank. I'm gonna bring some Java moss, some Malaysian driftwood that I don't plan on using, and you know, I don't know. I'll come up with a few other things. I might actually be selling the 3 angelfish that I have left, because sorry for the glare. That's terrible. I think the plan is to try to get some more small fish. So I'm going to go for the mollies, I'm going to go for the tetras, I'm going to go for the guppies, maybe some swordtails. I want to try to get some fish that I can put in with my turtles after I move. So that's the plan. Sorry for the glare there. But hopefully I'll make a video update tomorrow from the auction, just so you guys can check it out. But yeah, that's fun. So filters, that's next up on my list, and just trying to get rid of some extra junk before I move. That's about it for now. Got a jungle growing in here, and everything seems to be doing really well. One thing that I did notice was these plants are kind of overtaking the basking area, so I might try to move those maybe to the 125 and just leave that land area clear for the turtles to bask. But other than that, everything's doing good. The downsize a little bit, get all my stuff together, and I'm moving in a couple of weeks. But let you guys see the turtles. I am really happy that these guys are getting along with the smaller ones, because honestly, these guys are twice as big as the smallest one that I have here. So they're all getting along, they're all feeding equally. It's just going to be too much food for those filters to handle. So we'll see. I might get an XP3, a third one, but who knows. Alright, see you guys later.